In our Health Watch report, stress is on the rise for Americans returning to the workplace after months of working from the comforts of their own home. But what can be done to combat the stress? Local 3's Connie Fellman has more.
When the COVID pandemic hit in March, many Americans started working from home. As people return to the office, there's growing stress surrounding the return to the workplace. Here are some ways to ease the transition back to work. Some of us may welcome a return to an in-person workspace after months of being at home, but what you left months ago is most likely not the routine you'll be returning to.
Now they've got to reshift again, and it's not going back to the normal workplace, it's going back to a modified workplace.
Dr. Luan Phan is an expert in behavioral health. He says uncertainty over a long period of time creates unhealthy levels of stress. He says to alleviate anxiety, employers should create a return to work plan that outlines safety precautions. Those may include daily temperature checks, keeping workspaces more than 6 feet apart, providing face coverings, and meeting one-on-one instead of in groups. Dr. Phan also says physical ways we used to show coworkers support are no longer appropriate.
We shake hands, we give hugs, we give high fives, and ultimately with a face mask on, we can't express our emotions in a way that we typically would.
Dr. Phan says workers will need to verbalize support for each other instead as we reconnect in a new workplace environment. Dr. Phan says it's normal to relax once you get back to a familiar setting, but it's more important than ever to not let your guard down. Keep washing your hands often, have hand sanitizer and wipes nearby, and do not go to work if you don't feel well. And that's your Health Watch. I'm Connie Fellman, Local 3 News.